classes again, we move to the next set of questions in the quant section. And the next question says, corners are cut off from an equilateral triangle T to produce a regular hexagon H. Then the ratio of the area of H to T is what? So let's see how we can do this. So we have a triangle, equilateral triangle, and from that we will cut off the corners. So it will be like this, and one more we have to do. So it will be like this. So we cut off the corners of the equilateral triangle to produce a hexagon, a regular hexagon, which means that the sides, so let's name the points A, B, C with a triangle, and D, E, F, G, H and I be the vertices of the regular hexagon. So DE is equal to EF is equal to FG is equal to HG is equal to HI is equal to DI. So this is these are the sides of a regular hexagon, so all of them are equal. And now we know that in the triangle ABC, which is equilateral, angle A is 60 degree, angle B is 60 degree, and angle C is 60 degree. And we have to understand that the line that is drawn to cut off the corners, like for example DE, is parallel to BC. So therefore the corresponding angles are equal. So therefore this angle D is 60, angle E is also 60, which means the triangle ADE is equilateral. And hence AE is equal to DE equal to AD. So AE is equal to DE is equal to AD, and DE is equal to EF, because they are sides of a regular hexagon, and EF is equal to FG, again sides of a regular hexagon. All of these are sides of the regular hexagon. And again in triangle CGF, we know that FG is parallel to AB, so angle F is 60 and angle G is also 60. So triangle CFG is also equilateral. Therefore FG is equal to FC equal to GC. And again in triangle BIH, we know that IH is parallel to AC, so therefore angle I is 60, which is corresponding to angle A, and angle H is 60, which is corresponding to angle C. So therefore triangle BIH is also equilateral. Therefore BH is equal to IH is equal to BI. So GC and FG are equal. Now FG is equal to HG and HG is equal to IG. All are sides of regular hexagon, and IG is equal to BI is equal to BH, and IH BI IH I'm sorry, this is IH, not IG. IH is equal to DI, which is again the side of a equilateral, side of a regular hexagon. So DI becomes equal to DE, which is the side of the regular hexagon, and DE is equal to AD. So all these sides are equal. Therefore, if you see in any one side of the triangle, let's say AC is equal to AE plus EF plus FC, but AE is equal to EF is equal to FC, therefore AE is equal to EF is equal to FC is equal to 1/3 of AC, and therefore all these small sides are equal to 1/3 of the side of the big equilateral triangle. So which means if I take the triangle ADE and try to calculate its area, triangle ADE, area of triangle ADE over area of triangle ABC, this will be in the ratio of the square of their sides. So this will be equal to AE by AC whole square. Now AE by AC is 1/3. Therefore this is equal to 1/3 whole square, that is 1/9. So area of triangle ADE is 1/9 of triangle ABC. So this area is 1/9 of the big triangle. Similarly, this area would be 1/9 because all these are equal, and this would be 1/9. So if I add up these three, triangle ADE plus triangle FCG plus triangle BIH, this would be 3 into 1/9, which is 1/3 of triangle ABC. So from the whole triangle ABC, if I subtract the area of all these three triangles, which is ADE, CFG and BIH, then I'm left with the area of the hexagon, which is equal to 2/3 of triangle ABC, and this is nothing but the area of the hexagon. So therefore the area of the hexagon is 2/3 of the triangle ABC. So in the options you see option number 2, which gives 2:3 or 2/3, is the correct option. We come to the next question, which says let S be the set of all points x and y in the xy plane such that the inequality mod x plus mod y less than equal to 2 and mod x greater than equal to 1, then the area in square units of the region represented by S. So S is the area bounded by these two inequalities. So first of all, let's draw the axis so that we can understand what is given. So we are given the xy plane, that is this is my y-axis and this is my x-axis, and we are given two inequalities. So the first is mod x plus mod y is less than equal to 2. Now as you know that if we have a modulus, then there are always two possibilities. That means if I have mod x less than equal to 2, that means if x is greater than equal to 0, then x is less than equal to 2, and if x is less than 0, then mod x becomes minus x is less than equal to 2, or x is greater than equal to minus 2. So therefore, in case of moduluses, there are always two cases or two possibilities. So if we look at this inequality, this can have four cases. What are the four cases? The four cases are: case 1, x is greater than equal to 0 and y is greater than equal to 0. Case 2 is x is greater than equal to 0 and y is less than 0. Case 3 is x is less than 0 and y is less than 0. Case 4 is x is less than 0 and y is greater than equal to 0. So we can have four cases. And we are also given one more inequality, which is mod x is greater than equal to 1. So this can have two possibilities. X is greater than equal to 0, which would mean x is greater than equal to 1, and it can also be x is less than 0, which means that minus x is greater than equal to 1, or x is less than equal to minus 1. So these are the possibilities that can happen. So now let's understand how do we find the area. So first we have to take let's first take the first case. X and y are both greater than equal to 0. Then we will have this, and we will have the other inequality as x plus y less than equal to 2. Mod x becomes x and mod y becomes y. Now, in order to find this area, we first take the straight line x plus y equal to 2. Now you notice that this straight line has a negative slope, and it would intersect the x and y axis at the points where x equal to 0 and y equal to 0. So if I put x equal to 0 here, then y becomes 2, and that means that it would intersect the y axis at the point x equal to 0 and y equal to 2. Similarly, if I put y equal to 0 here, x becomes equal to 2, so it would intersect the x axis at the point 2, 0. So my straight line would be the straight line that would connect these 2 points. So it would connect these 2 points. So therefore, this is the straight line that represents the equation x plus y is equal to 2. And x plus y less than equal to 2 would mean the area which falls in this space where both x and y are greater than 0 and x plus y is less than equal to 2. So this is the area. And from the other inequality, we know that since x is greater than equal to 0, so x is greater than equal to 1. That means x equal to 1 is a straight line. X equal to 1 is a straight line which is parallel to the y-axis and touches the x-axis at the point 1, 0. So the area that is bounded by both these curves will be the area of this triangle, the small triangle. This is the area that we are trying to find out in this quadrant. So for that we need to find out the point at which the two lines intersect. The two lines means x plus y equal to 2 and x equal to 1. That means y is equal to 1. So this point is 1, 1, which means this height is 1 and this is 1. So therefore, this is 2 minus 1, 1. So in order to find the area of this triangle, we will apply the formula half into base into height, which is 1 and 1. So the area becomes half. Now we can calculate the value of the other areas which would be bounded by this curve through symmetry, but just to make you understand, I will show you the cases as well. But the answer would be 4 times half or 2, because this is done only in one quadrant and there are 4 other quadrants, and we'll get a similar picture in those quadrants as well. So let's see that how it works. So we'll go to the case 2 where x is greater than or equal to 0 and y is less than 0. So therefore it falls in quadrant 2. So here, since x is greater than 0, the equation, the inequality will become x and y is less than 0. So minus y, mod of y will become minus y is less than or equal to 2. So we'll consider the line x minus y equal to 2. So which has a positive slope, and this line intersects the x-axis when y is equal to 0 and x equal to 2. So x equal to 2, y equal to 0 is the point at which it would intercept the x-axis, and it would intercept the y-axis when x becomes equal to 0 and y becomes equal to minus 2. So it would intersect the y-axis at 0 and minus 2. So if I draw this line to connect these 2 points, I will see that this is my required line, and then I have the other equation. Since x is greater than 0, so mod of x will be x. So x is greater than or equal to 1 will hold true. So therefore I will extend this line to meet this other line. So which means this is my line x equal to 1, which meets the line x minus y equal to 2 at this point. So I solve for that. So x minus y equal to 2 and x is equal to 1. That means y is equal to minus 1. So this is the point, x equal to 1, y equal to minus 1, which means the value of the height is 1 unit and this remains 1 unit. So the area of this triangle is again equal to half 1 into 1, which is equal to half. So we get the area of this triangle as half plus half, which is equal to 1. And similarly, you can do it yourself. You can see that on the other side you will get this triangle, which will give you half plus half equal to 1. So therefore 1 plus 1 is the total area bounded by these inequalities. So the answer would be 2. So we come to the next question, which says Ramesh and Gautam are among the 22 students who write an examination. Ramesh scores 82.5. So we have Ramesh, Gautam, and 20 other people who appeared in the examination, and Ramesh scored 82.5. The average score of 21 students other than Gautam is 62. So 21 students apart from Gautam would mean Ramesh plus 20 students. So we have 21 students here whose average score is 62. Therefore, the total score is 62 into 21. The average score of all the 22 students is one more than the average score of the 21 students other than Ramesh. So 21 students other than Ramesh would be Gautam plus 20 other students. So that makes it 21. And we don't know what their average was. So let's assume that the average was X. So therefore, the average of all 22 students was X plus 1. So which means that the total of these 21 students would be 21x, and the average and the total of all 22 students would be 22 into x plus 1. Now we can see that 22 students would mean Ramesh plus 20 students plus Gautam, or Gautam plus 20 students plus Ramesh. So we will take the cases one by one. So Gautam plus 20 students plus Ramesh makes all 22 students. So all 22 students, the total was 22 into x plus 1. So this total is equal to the total marks of the 21 students, which includes Ganesh and 20 others. And we know that this is 21x plus the score of Ramesh, which is 82.5. And if you solve for x from this equation, you will get x is equal to 82.5 minus 22, which is 60.5. So this is the value of x. And now we'll apply the other logic to find the score of G. We don't know the score of G yet. So we know all 22 students is Ramesh plus 20 students plus Gautam, and Ramesh plus 20 students score, total score is 62 into 21. The score of all 22 students is 22 into 60.5 plus 1, which is 61.5. This is equal to the score of Ramesh plus the 20 other students, which is 62 into 21, which is given here, plus the score of Gautam. So the score of Gautam is 22 into 61.5 minus 62 into 21. So this comes out to be 3 and 135. So 1353, and this one comes out to be 2 and 130. So the difference is 51, which is the score of Gautam. And we see in option 4, we have 51, which is the correct answer. We come to the next question, which says A1, A2, etc. are terms in arithmetic progression, and we are asked to find the value of the given expression. So if A1, A2 are in arithmetic progression, this would mean A2 minus A1 will be equal to A3 minus A2 will be equal to A4 minus A3 will be equal to AN plus 1 minus AN, and that will be the common difference of the ABCDs. Now we look at the expression. So 1 by root over A1 plus root over A2 can be written as multiplying root A2 minus root A1 in the numerator and denominator. So root A2 plus root A1 into root A2 minus root A1 gives us root A2 minus root A1 by a2 minus a1, which is root a2 minus root a1 by the common difference. So similarly, I can write 1 by root a2 plus root a3 as root a3 minus root a2 by the common difference. So if I continue doing that, I will get the sum of the expression as root over a2 minus root over a1 by common difference d plus root over a3 minus root over a2 by common difference d plus root over a4 minus root over a3 by common difference d all the way up to root over an plus 1 minus root an by common difference d. So this would be the expression. Now in this we have the denominator d common, so we can cancel out the positive and negative terms. So a2 gets cancelled with a2, a3 will get cancelled with a3, a4 will get cancelled with some a4 here, and this will continue. So the second term of each of the terms is getting cancelled with the first term of the previous term. So the second term of the last term will get cancelled with the first term of the previous term. The second term of the last term will not get cancelled because there is no term after this. So this will remain, and the second term of the first term will remain because there is no term before this. So these two terms will remain. So we will get root over an plus 1 minus root a1 by common difference d. Now we will multiply both the numerator and denominator by root over an plus 1 plus root over a1. So that will give us root over an plus 1 plus root over a1 into root over an plus 1 minus root over a1 in the numerator, and in the denominator we will have root over an plus 1 plus root over a1 into d. So that means this would become an plus 1 minus a1 by d into root over an plus 1 plus root over a1, and we know that an plus 1 is the n plus 1th term in the series, so this will be the first term plus n times the common difference. So therefore an plus 1 minus a1 is n into d, and we'll put this value in the numerator. So the numerator becomes nd, and in the denominator we have d into root over an plus 1 plus root a1. So d and d will cancel, so we will have n by root over an plus 1 plus root a1, which is the value which is given in option 4. So option 4 is the correct one.